Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Good times. Huh? What's that? Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of yokai in town. Is it trying to get us to follow it? What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well. Oh, what just happened? All we did was lock eyes with her for a split second, then... Wait, where did all these people come from? And what are true? Oh, and there's that girl. She's...
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
There's no going back if I report.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth. So I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past, and despair over the
Many thanks.
Next, please.
What's wrong with her?
Delicious!
Whoa, that was unexpected.
Huh? What do we have here? Oh no! I'm so sorry!
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. Would you mind bringing us up to speed?
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake. Let me wake you up.
Dream? When did that... Whoa!
Hi. Feeling more awake now? Someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on their reputation.
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should My name is Yume Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short.
Yume Kuibaku? Hey, it's that little critter from...
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm guessing that's the one that led you into my dream earlier? Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did. Call it a happy accident, I guess. Thanks to your help, I'm now...
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know... And Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Thank you. But I still owe you an apology. While you were inside my dream, I ate one of... I've eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without noticing.
So Yume Kuibaku can eat good dreams too, huh? Still, is that really such a big deal?
Of course it is. Dreams are some of the most... It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission. But don't you feel horribly depressed? Isn't your mind suddenly... Remarkable.
It's probably because the Traveler has too many good dreams to count.
Maybe. But I still owe you...
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse. Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining.
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge. Oh, I hope to see you as customers soon.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that eats bad dreams and a clinical psychologist too? Paimon's never considered therapy before. Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass. That means we can eat as much as we want, right? This is the...
Overruled.
Bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, this should be the place. It looks familiar.
Oh, are you here to visit the Isa bathhouse?
Whoa! Oh, where did you come from?
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling to...
Your bathhouse? So you run the place, huh?
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out.
We have a...
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But...
I am, yes, but Miss Yume Mizuki's a major shareholder. The business...
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally involved. She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a... Please, head on in.
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
Hello? I'll be right with you. Ah!
Oh, you okay?
Oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers, I promise I'll provide an excellent service.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone.
Nope, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now,
Why is she so bad? Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two.
Ah, there she is, Bakuli.
so Mizuki invited you here? As VIP?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not every, but a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our...
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts,
Subtext being, you can't give it to Shion because she's a moron and she'd screw.
Shion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to...
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you... The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Shion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger? And
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more reflective of our personality than our age. Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms of the VIP pass, I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten. Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident,
ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yume Kuibaka? Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right?
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to worry too much about Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any... Please enjoy the services we have to offer.
Can't argue with that.
Of course. The only thing is psychological consult... So perhaps I can treat the traveler while Shion treats...
Fine by Paimon. But,
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her earlier.
oh,
Secondly, Shion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food, so
food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
All right then, please don't get me wrong. Paimon is genuinely better suited to Shion. But in all honesty, yes, your psychology is so unique. I just had to... Please, come... There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no, all right? Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective. This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so. Oh, where did it go? I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from? This needs another dab here. That's better. I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet. Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here. For goodness sake, your butt's showing. All right. Shh. Let me do that for you. I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes. Everything's ready. Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them. Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable? Now you just need to find the others. She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to take my hand. Very good. Now close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world. You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded You can't see anything. But you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice. Traveler, come over here. Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter. Despair caused by failure. Regret caused by Go to where the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am. Holding my hand tight, the feeling of running your hand through falling sakura, and as you return from the wilderness. We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably...
How you getting along, Traveler?
How are you feeling after your session?
Kinda fresher?
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide. But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yumikoi...
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most...
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. How are you feeling, Traveler? Really? I still...
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity. So I expect... But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming. Well, even if you've buried those feelings deep enough to hide them from yourself, you can't hide them from a trained psychologist. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions...
Well, maybe she's just an eternal optimist at heart.
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams.
But she said she feels cozy, just like Paimon.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient. Fine by me, as long as you can put up with a daily nap while holding my hand. Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot...
Oh, that sounds good. You know, this place provides a really great service.
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing.
If you say so.
I think the travelers recovered from the therapy session.
Most impressive, I must say.
Miko, what brings you...
There you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be...
She's joking, right?
Miko, it's been a while.
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Guji.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe the...
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could always invest in the Yi Publishing House, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet to nothing?
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course. She's your therapist. The Isa Bathhouse used to be very popular. Although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigensai. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their Oh, it's such a pity to...
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens, not to share mine with them.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And,
Surely you know I'm not going to quit.
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Miko's acting all mysterious.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically competitors, after all.
Huh?
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. Miko and I disagreed quite significantly over the question of how to...
Paimon is so confused by your friendship. Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Kuibaku. Who is this?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background. I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor.
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right?
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid...
Then why don't we go instead? We can...
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Exactly. You provide an amazing service here, and we want...
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help.
Sure thing! Just leave this... This should be the place. Hi there, we're looking for
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait.
97.
53. Be patient, I'll call.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like sounds kind of therapeutic in its own way. But we don't really have a good excuse to why don't we pass the time by talking to some of his other patients? Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you? Ah, so you're here for counsel.
Yep. Fellow clients of Amora.
Service? How crass. We're talking about spirit.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be
Okay. Well,
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is
why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Emura Ichigensai, you'll today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time. Also,
exactly.
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys. Fine. Yeah, so.
No, you don't need to do any. Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easy.
Yes, in the sense that all negative now.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess. Oh, so rude. Your counseling.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right?
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself. But he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine, even more amazingly, all the people who you... So you can rest assured.
Huh? What?
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two. Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. What?
Go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Who are you?
Traveler, it's almost time! That was... Alright, now time for... Oh, hello! We're number 97!
Yeah.
What?
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy. That's... Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time. Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura Ichigensai.
Drat! We should have barged in after all. Yeah.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Yep, at least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race, always upset about something. Show me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
You think? Because honestly, they sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal our customers? Or is there more to it? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, some—
Imura Chui.
It's him.
Wait,
what is it?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started— His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other— If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long—
Sounds like he had it.
Oh yeah. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yai Publishing House, where he would attack writers and trade insults with them. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryo Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make—
Gee whiz!
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections— In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and you have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people. Partly—
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I mean, you completely misunderstood why
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which—
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview—
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, he lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. So I kept him here. The Tenryo Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no— Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times—
It was all my
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy. But I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good. Obviously, if she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance— Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative.
There's no point hemming and hawing.
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy session.
Hello! Please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Wait, those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this morning, they were calling the
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized. So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again from tomorrow.
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable service.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should have kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. It looks like the Isa Bathhouse will be back in business.
Of course it did. You were a... Now then, you only got...
Oh, true! How come... Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask her. Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time. As for where she goes and what she does during that
She takes the evenings to relax. She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually she's... Oh, remember the place from last time? This should be the place. What? Why is Mizuki crying? Unless... Well, firstly...
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it... Don't worry.
Aw, what's up?
No, my digestion was fine this time. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds. So when I'm processing these emotions,
Does that happen to all?
Oh, don't worry about the others. Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize, but still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you. It even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them, and then they turn around and accuse the bathhouse of being a... Yes, they were led astray by some swindler.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your... Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good... You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home.
All right, good night.
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment...
Laid bare. What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Ad Ast. Thank you for complete.
Mizuki! We're here to book her. Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh, it's an extreme case.
Huh? How come?
I doubt it. We only had 4
Paimon blames the other kid.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams. Point being, no normal person should. Oh, this situation is dire.
What can we do?
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both.
Let's see. They did say they were gonna get counseling.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal?
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are.
Whoa, someone's in a.
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive.
Allow me. Gentlemen.
I don't think so.
Huh.
No, why would I? What in this world could be.
Nope, nothing.
What is going on? It's like they've completely. Although, Paimon can believe what they're saying. They don't exactly seem troubled by now.
No, they're clearly not in their right minds.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to say their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were... You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look, we have...
Mizuki?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's dream confirms that if we don't find and stop him as soon as possible...
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these...
What's with the urgency?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. Nope.
This isn't...
You do remember what happened last night, only you don't want to talk about it. Because you can't reconcile the present. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense...
Please, stop.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, at least...
Alright. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked...
Yeah, apparently.
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything? Darn!
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask...
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can honestly, you've already done your...
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. The sooner you stop having to worry about... So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved. And the bath...
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have... Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura, the last thing I want is for you to...
Don't worry about...
Paimon.
Alright, sure. We'll keep her...
Very good.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about, cause in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. They don't know anything. Oh, wait, you're right! She was the one who tipped us off about this place. Yep, there's no time to lose! To the... She's usually somewhere around.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather... You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday.
Aha! So you...
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask...
Yeah, fair enough. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently he...
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday.
Wait, what?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be... Are you telling me that Emera the Hellraiser and Emera the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've...
All right, well, in that...
Really?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once. When he placed an order for several dozen books in one go, the warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order. Earning them an honor. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone at...
You've got a point. Well, we could...
I'm just glad I could help my...
You mean Mizuki?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural.
Really? 'Cause yesterday...
I assume Mizuki has told you. She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to... The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while. Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
By the protection of the Electro Arc, may the blossoms of the sea stay safe. Of the Electro Archon, may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That...
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two... So...
Sure hope so, 'cause this is...
Then that confirms it. So from here on out, stay close to me, and stay focused.
We'll be fine. You.
All right, fine.
Whoa. This is creepy.
Calm.
What is it, Mizuki? Figured something?
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions.
Turn that frown upside down.
Sweet dreams.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here. Rain outlines your fate.
Turn that frown upside down.
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last.
Mizuki was right after all.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get...
Your perspective is most...
What's so funny? Don't you know you're...
harming people. That's what you believe? Very well.
What is up with him? He's being so calm.
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. But I see all my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I've acquired the... No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding.
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily life, and he's developed symptoms of depression.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely...
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he's...
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it.
I'm sorry.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, but after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the... Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for... Emotions are integral to human dreams. And after negative emotions do not just go away. Not only that, but their presence is a set. So do you have any idea?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions, but if that balance gets disrupted, the person you were when you first came to my practice, you were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on... This diagnosis is going to sound harsh. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now.
I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
No wonder! Paimon knew something was up the moment we...
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them, and your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is...
Something's appeared, but...
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I've wrapped...
So it is you.
What?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuki. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that, but it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed...
Then allow me to formally introduce myself.
Kurayume. That's a name.
Likewise, Yumenazuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born in... Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our... But now, I have found a way to
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder. dreams! Time to relax.
There! He's got nowhere left to run!
Upside down.
Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out! I used my powers to cushion our fall.
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue
We've been completely cut off. That creature is...
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair.
Eat this nightmare?
Not only is it possible, Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that! It's just... We all saw what...
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Let's get We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream.
It's so...
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotion. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place.
Wait, but...
Where the light is. Time to relax.
If I say it's your fault, it's your You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand!
Ugh. The atmosphere...
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments, will it...
You, a rider? Get rid of this trap!
We shouldn't stay here.
That guy? He never joins in with anything. Let's keep playing.
Wow.
Nope. Not here either.
What is this?
It's his sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. By isolating these if we want to restore balance.
Oh, so that's what you mean.
Well done, Paimon.
Aw. Alright.
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears...
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Ugh! Mizuki!
A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he...
Are you ready to come out now? I'll be waiting for you right here, son.
All right.
Amazing! Suddenly...
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found...
Ah! You He's back!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes.
What is this place?
I can't believe it.
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction.
Mizuki.
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's this place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, if he succeeds, then he'll have effectively.
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy to.
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his. Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach.
Sweet dreams?
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from Sweet Dreams originally. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Sweet dreams!
No, my sword!
Bad dreams be gone!
Spirit Blade! Attack! One with my...
Chasing Tanuki through the woods, and climbing trees to hunt for... Thank you for lending us... Watching fireworks fly up into the Thank you for sharing. All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. The core should be just up ahead.
Why? Are these sweet?
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But which means we're running out of time.
No problem!
Turn that frown upside down.
Sweet dreams!
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? Because this is my domain. Where I...
Not yet it isn't. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Don't! Witness my rise! Transfixed! I'm going in!
I must confess, I am somewhat...
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget, all the while these repressed feelings can... Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain.
Incorrect. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotion, but I can give them a fantasy instead. This is the...
You do realize what that means, don't you?
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral... Now here's a question. Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of the sweet dream. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, without the Yumeki Baku, there to hold their hand and walk them through dream no, they would sooner run from reality.
But the whole reason I wanted to become... Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they should taste. Longing, caused by separation, despair, regret. And after all these flavors, long before you ever met the power that you have gained. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Take this!
It's you!
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give him all you've got!
With just one person.
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without...
Don't mention it.
You shall join my...
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else...
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were on...
So you mean we're in...
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like... Hit...
This should be high enough.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes. Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
It's finally over. It's a good thing I had. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones? I felt most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. As a result, heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given, which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, still, after learning the principles of if we can use psychotherapy to help people come to that way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still so I must thank you, because after meeting you, and knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with...
It's a little late for that now.
Oh.
Still, the night is young.
Huh?
The moon sure...
too. Please come register.
What's going on? Why are there so many guests?
Oh, it looks like business is booming with...
Morning, you two.
Yes, please!
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You.
Awesome! In that case...
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion.
Oh, I've missed that way with words.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every day?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Is there a reason you're here, Lady
Mostly because I felt like a walk. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a crit.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you. Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been... Emura Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. An angry mob of zealots could have done...
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worry...
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone, here's your new VIP pass.
Decided by destiny. Time for takeoff. Fire, fire, pants on fire!
Get moving!
Huh? Let me scry. Here we go. Fate is upon you. Let's play. Think you can get away? Shadows of fate. Toss over. Written in the stars.
Get moving!
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Many happy returns! Still breathing.
Witness the power of
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Everybody stand back!
Mighty mythical beast!
Phew! Time to go!
Settle down. The tides beckon. Bow your head. Silence!
All tasks have been handed out.
Who's that skulking around?
Get out of here!
Well, that's not bad.
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
Well, that's not bad.
Let's light it up! Ha! Let's light it up!
Well,
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Laid bare. This is where we fall. Transfixed. I hear children singing.
Swift and merciful, submit for judgment.
The hearth! Now it's